Well, we are here to talk about the speculation and vacancy tax. So, your forms have probably come in the mail. If you haven't seen it, go out there, double check, talk to the postman. These are mandatory. This is a required declaration.
It says here, action required. This envelope contains important tax information you will need to complete a declaration, which is what this is.
Yeah, so you will need to fill this out to make sure that you don't pay the tax. Even if it's your principal residence, if you don't fill this out, they will assess you the tax, and you'll have to go through a process to get a tax credit. So,
and the amount. So it's 0.5% of the assessed value.
Correct.
So in $1 million house, that will be $5,000.
Yeah. So you need to get on this right away. We have to fill it in by March 31st. So we today are going to walk you through this. Tony got his in the mail.
That's right.
Tony, why don't you walk us through this?
I have not done this yet, so here we go. It feels like Christmas time.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Santa Claus was asking for your social insurance number.
All right. So, because everyone should have received this by now. I know that Vancouver had theirs early. It's all up and down the island so far. So, basically, it says declare now. You got to declare. The speculation and vacancy tax is a new annual tax requiring all property owners in the taxable regions to complete a declaration.
Yes.
All right, so let's try it right now. So what we got to do is we got to go right here. It tells us gov.bc.ca/spec tax. We're going to put that in the video here, right?
Yeah.
So you can declare now. Let's do that. Now it's going to ask us a few questions. So the first is, I want to submit a new declaration. I guess that would be me.
Yeah, interesting. They have an option to change or continue an existing declaration as well.
Okay. It says all required fields are marked with an orange color, and it's got Freedom of Information, the Privacy Act, and all this kind of stuff. So I'm going to submit a new one. Now, there's a couple of codes on your form, so you need the letter. You can't just go online.
Yes, you will need this information. This is very important.
All right, so let's just put this in here. Are we timing this, by the way? Because it's interesting to know. It would be interesting to know how long it takes.
Okay, well, I think we're about a minute in so far, so I'll start from there.
Okay, hold on a sec. The letter ID is a long one. You want to sing a tune in the meantime?
Well, we can talk about some of the other notations on here. It does say the BC government expects over 99% of British Columbians will be exempt from this tax. But like I said, you do need to file this declaration if you want to be exempt.
Okay. So here we go. Now it asks me, am I an individual, a corporation, trust, partnership, or none of these apply? I'm an individual, right? By the way, if you own your property with other people, they must all fill out this form.
Yeah, if you're co-owners, joint tenants in a property, each of you should have received an individual one of these. You will both need to fill it out.
Here we go. So here I am, the taxation year 2018. I must declare that I'm a Canadian citizen born in Canada, or born outside of Canada to a Canadian citizen, or granted citizenship and a permanent residence. The answer is yes to both of those. Was I a resident of BC as of December 31st, 2008? Yes, I was.
Paid your taxes. That's good.
It just keeps on going here. Was at least 50% of your total household income in 2017 reported on Canadian tax returns? Yes.
Interesting.
So we move to the next one. Oh, we've got date of birth and SIN number. Okay.
1922. What was it?
Yeah. Thanks. Does it go far enough back? That's the question here, right? Let's just see here.
Oh, good year.
Yeah. Okay, and it's looking for my SIN number, which we're gonna block out here, I guess, right?
Yes.
It's odd. Why would you ask for a SIN number?
What I've heard is that they want to double check your income taxes to make sure you are the information you have verified here is that those income is being paid in BC and in Canada.
Okay.
Interesting.
Just odd because governments, they don't typically ask for SIN number.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, so anyways, here we go. We got the roll number. Owner lives here. Was the property your principal residence in 2018? Principal residence is where we live for a period longer than anywhere else in 2018. Spouses may claim two separate principal residences in certain circumstances. Okay, well, it's my name on this property, so this is what we're doing here. Okay. Oh my God, we're kidding.
We have a little summary up top again. You were a Canadian resident, date of birth, SIN,
Yeah, all right. So here we go. Here's the address of the property. I am the owner. Okay, so it automatically puts my name there. That's cool. Phone number where we can reach you. Okay, let's do that.
They want to be able to call you as well.
Yeah. All right. right. Email. You know, it feels to me that they're gathering a whole bunch of information.
It seems so. Phone number, email, social insurance number, a lot more. You just have a little adjustment there, the .ca.
Oh, okay. How are we doing at time right now?
We're just hit about the 3-minute mark, 4-minute mark.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Please certify this information is correct. I certify this information is correct. Yeah. All right. Oh, well, it's not bad.
We're done.
Okay, so a couple of quick things. It's easy. It's not difficult to do. It must be done.
Must be done.
This is not an option. They say here that you can phone in if you like. I guess you could, but as you can see, it was pretty easy.
Yes.
Yeah. And the other thing is, this will have to happen every year. This is not just right now.
This will be annually. So for you out there that have rental properties, different forms of ownership with your children, there are a lot of other exemptions out there and some other ways to qualify. So if you have questions on that, this one was pretty straightforward, but we do work with different lawyers and accountants that we can get in touch with you as well to help out, because it's not all as straightforward as this.
No, but for most, of course, for principal residents, it would be. But there's a lot of information here on the government website about the speculation and vacancy tax. And if you are confused, that's okay, because there's a lot of confusion out there. If you own a vacation rental, if you own it's not commercial properties, though, right?
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, so lots of different exemptions out there. Reach out to us if we have any questions. I'm going to fill out mine next.
All right.
I don't want to pay the tax.
I have declared.
Perfect. Less than 5 minutes, so should be pretty straightforward.
If you got questions, let us know. We'd be happy to help you out.
Cheers.